Lawrence O'Donnell, just on the Secret Service thing quickly, was talking about Director James Murray. He said the senior Secret Service official says it was James Murray's responsibility to make sure all the Secret Service texts sent and received on January 6th were preserved, and he did not do that. We know that Donald Trump was not going to give that job to anyone who did not clearly pledge loyalty to Donald Trump. So we know that James Murray is a Trump guy in every sense important to Donald Trump, or Donald Trump would not have promoted him director of the Secret Service in April of 2019. That shoe, and then also the Tony Ornato shoe, right? What did he know? What part of all of this was he involved in, right?
Yeah, well, Ornato and Engel are refusing to testify. Murray resigned a week after Cassidy Hutchinson's testimony,
right,
and went to work for Snapchat, which is a disappearing messaging app.
Yeah, sure, it's a coincidence. Yeah,
that's just the irony. Like, again, if I were in a writer's room trying to write this up as a comedy, they would go, "No, that's too on the nose. You get out." So, yeah, it's kind of stunning how many Trump holdovers are left.
Yeah.
In government that haven't been fired. We know of a ton of them. And for Ornato to still have been in the Secret Service just blows my mind. Like, what is going on at the Secret Service? That organization from top to bottom. Remember the two DHS cosplay cops?
Yeah.
Who infiltrated and bought them rifles and were whining and dining. The Secret Service is like, everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. And it's like, really, you're people who guard the White House and Jill Biden.
You know who's always right? Dogs. Major Biden is right.
Yes.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's the only one that got fired. Thanks.
Bring him back.
Yes. Okay. I love that you retweeted Hugo Lowell. Hearing Steve Bannon will return to hosting War Room and go on Tucker Carlson. You just said this will definitely help him get a light sentence.
He's only facing 30 days.
Up to a year.
Minimum, yeah.
30 days for each count, but he could serve them consecutively. He might be ordered to serve them consecutively, up to 2 years. This isn't going to help. Now we know that the judge is a Trump appointee, Nichols, but he didn't really want to have to stick to this law, but he did. And this is just not going to sit well. I think he might get 3 or 4 months instead of 30 days because of these shenanigans.
Yeah, I hope so. Quickly, you said if Senate Democrats would just pass something, maybe a tax cut using budget reconciliation, and POTUS would cancel $50,000 of student debt, which is tax-free thanks to Senator Warren and her part in the ARP. And if they could do it before the midterms, I think that would really help. That would be your advice to Democrats.
Yeah, I would say, Joe Biden, get Manchin and Sinema in your office. Find out what they would pass, no matter how minimal it is. A tax cut, stop tax cuts on the tax breaks on the wealthy, maybe a tax break for the middle class to assuage or alleviate inflation. Find out what they would pass.
Right.
Or get Murkowski, I don't know, put the Capitol in Alaska. Give them something in Alaska that she'll be like willing to vote on to get rid of the filibuster for a minute to pass a budget reconciliation.
Maybe we could
not to get rid of filibuster to pass budget reconciliation, but to vote for a budget reconciliation bill.
Maybe a bill to put Sarah Palin on like an ice floe with like those other, like the Bumble, and just like let it adrift. I think that would be popular.